Hey everyone, Coach CRZ's here. Just wanted to come to you for a few minutes and talk to you about the power of one. It's a simple system. It's a vision that I had, and I just want to share it with you all. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. Just want to make sure that everybody understands it, so that we all move forward, marching on this at the sound of one drum, and all on the same page. So we're talking about the power of one, and that's one sale a week, one sale a month. Before I get into that, though, I want to talk to you about how to calculate your compensation, because it was brought to my attention that there's still several people out there having a hard time trying to figure out how to calculate their compensation. So this is how you get paid. The average client out there is investing $60 a month into their final expense policy. Now, we do everything based on annual premium, meaning that what that client will pay for their policy in a year's time. So if you take $60 and you multiply it by 12, that's going to give you $720 in annual premium, and that's the starting point for us to calculate the commission. So if there's 720 in annual premium and you are on a 60% contract, you just simply going to get paid 60% of the $720, which is $432. So if you're on a 60% contract, just take the annual premium, multiply it by the 60%, and that's what the company owes you. Now, senior only advances us 60% of what they owe us up front, and then the rest will be paid out later. So 60% of the 432 that they owe us is $259.20. So I sit down with Miss Johnson today. She likes what she sees. She decides she want to get the policy. She's paying $60 a month. She write me a $60 check made out to Senior Life Insurance Company. They're going to deposit $259.20 in my account for my advanced commission. Now, they owe me 432, but they've only advanced to me 259. So the other $172.80, that's what we call a pay through. That money will be paid out in the last 5 months of the 12-month period. So the first 7 months are advanced. That's the $259.20. And then the last 5 months, you get that later. We call that a pay through. And it gets paid out in month 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So simply divide the balance, the 172.80 by 5, and you'll see that you're going to get $34.56 a month for the last 5 months of the 12-month cycle. So that's your first year commission. You're going to get advanced 7 months, and then you're going to get the last 5 months in what we call a pay through. Now, after the first 12 months has been paid out to you, you start getting your what we call renewals. Renewals are paid out from the month 13 on, okay? And that's for the life of the policy. So on month 13, you can be receiving a renewal of up to 5%. I don't know what it would be exactly. At that time, you will have to consult your compensation plan and some other things like persistency and some other factors that are calculated to determine how much you're going to be receiving. But you could be receiving up to 5% from month 13 through the life of the party. Not party. It could be a party depending on how much money you make, right? But the life of the policy. So if I sit down with a 50-year-old male, life expectancy is 78 years. So I could potentially be earning another 18 years worth of renewal or 17 years worth of renewals on that policy. Okay. The last way we get paid is overrights. That's simply when you're going out and building a team. That's what you make when you help your team go out and write policies. So it's pretty much the difference between my commission level and their commission level. So if I'm at a 60% commission level and then the person that I'm working with is at a 50% commission level, then the difference is 10%. So let's say I'm working with Mr. Charles, for example, and Mr. Charles is at a 50% commission level. He goes out and write $10,000 in annual premium this month. Well, I'm at a 60. I earn 10% of that $10,000 that Mr. Charles wrote, which is $1,000. Now, just like with the personal commission, the personal sales, we're only going to get advanced 60% of that. So I'm going to make $600 working with Mr. Charles when he go out and write that $10,000 in annual premium for the month. Now, imagine if I got 10 Charleses, okay? That's $6,000 a month in overwrites. So we get advanced commissions, we get overwrites, we get pay throughs, and we get renewals. So that's how you get paid with this company. So now let's get back to the topic, which is the power of one. We're talking about one sale per week, one recruit per month. So let's talk about the one sale per week. Now, if I'm on a 60% contract, then I'm gonna be advanced $259.20, not counting pay throughs, okay, just the advanced part of it, $259.20. So if I go out and do one sale per week, I'm talking about $259.20 per week. You know, there's people who got part-time gigs who go out and put in, they work a full-time job, 40 hours, then go out and put another 15, 20 hours a weekend and bring home less than $259 on that part-time gig. I'm telling you, you can daggone do one policy a week and bring home that same $259.20. That's $1,036.80 per month. That is a big deal. Okay, you can help people cut that 20 hours a week out and spend more time home with their family if that's all they want is a part-time situation. You know, statistics say that the average person could have avoided a repo or a foreclosure with an extra $500 a month coming in. So we can show you how to go get an extra $1,000, $1,036 per month, just doing one sale per week. So that's what we want to make sure everyone commits to. Okay, everybody under the sound of my voice right now, whether you full-time or whether you part-time, should not let the week go by without having at least one sale, because you're in business. And if you're not doing anything, then you're not in business. Okay, so that's the goal going forward. No more zeros. Okay, at the end of the week, you need at least one sale, and by the end of the month, you need to have hired one new agent on your team. So that's what it looks like when you're doing one sale per week minimum. So I kind of got the concept of this whole power of one from the penny doubling every day scenario. You know, I was with another company several years back, and the question was posed to a group of us: would you rather have $2 million cash? Which one would you choose? If I came up to you and said today, I'll give you $2 million cash, or I'll give you one penny, but that penny will double every day for the next 30 days. Which one would you take? And everybody, and except for the people who'd heard this before, said they'd rather have the $2 million cash, not understanding the power of compounding. And by the end of 30 days, a penny will double to $5,368,709. We didn't understand that, okay? But I used that same concept to come up with the power of one. Now, our business can't double every day like that penny, but surely our business can double every month if everybody commit to going out and getting one person each month. So as you can see here, by the end of the first month, you will have 2 people. By the end of the second month, 4. By the end of the third month, 8, and so on and so on. And then, you know, duplicating all the way out to the 10th month. At the end of the 10th month, you have 1,024 people. That's simply with everybody committing to just get one person a month. So I'm not asking anyone to go out and break any recruiting records. I'm simply saying set a goal and commit to the goal of getting a minimum of one person per month. So we saw what one policy per week would pay you. Now we see what getting one person per month will do as far as your team growing in duplication. So now let's marry the two. Let's marry the revenue with the duplication or the agents, and let's see what that looks like. So at the end of your first month, You simply went out and sold 4 policies. That's one a week. Okay, and let me say this. It's not 4 policies a month. It's 1 policy a week. Okay, not 4. This is 1 and 1. This is the power of 1. We're not trying to get 4 policies a month. We're trying to do 1 policy a week. Because there's some of you who are going to say, well, I didn't get a policy this week, but as long as I get my 4 by the end of the month, I'm good. No. Now we'll take it, but you're not following the system. Okay, the system is designed to create cash flow on a weekly basis. It's 1 policy per week minimum and 1 person per month. Okay, so at the end of the month, you've gotten your person and you've earned $1,036. By the end of the second month, you and that new person that you got in the first month are both working. Okay, so you've earned a little bit more money because now you're beginning to get an override off that new person, working with that new person. So it's 1123 in your second month, and then 1296 in your third, 1641.60 in your fourth month, and so on. You can see by month 6, just simply doing 1 sale a week, getting 1 agent per month, and having that to duplicate throughout everybody. By the end of your 6th month, you're going to already be making more than the average person makes in this state. The average person only makes about $35,000 a year in this state. Okay, you're already approaching $45,000 a year, $3,715 a month in 6 months. Some of you people have been working part-time forever, bringing home less than $1,000 a month. Okay, so what I'm showing you is just doing these simple things can add up quickly. By month 7, 64. In the month 8, you made $12,000 in month 8, 23 and 9, 45 and 10, and 11, $89,000. Do y'all realize that the CEO of the IMO that we're currently working with makes a little shy of that every month? And he's been doing this for 6 years. And I'm showing you a simple duplicatable system that can get you there in less than a year. Okay, now this is a hypothetical perfect scenario. I understand that. And I understand that somebody is looking at this thing and they're being very pessimistic right now, and they're saying, well, it's not going to work perfectly like that. And you may be right, but I will tell you this. If it doesn't start with you, it's not going to work at all for you. Okay, it must start with you. You do your 1 a week and your 1 recruit a month, and then let that duplicate, because people don't do what you say, they do what you do. So you do it first. Okay, and let's say that we get to month 10 and we're not making $89,000 a month, or month 11 I should say. But what if we're just making 20% of that, 25% of that? Would it be a bad thing if you're making $20,000 a month after 10, 11 months? Absolutely not. So don't worry about whether it's going to play out perfectly. Okay, just do your part. Okay, don't you be the problem. Okay, so you go out and do your 1 a week and your 1 a month, and I guarantee you, whatever your numbers look like at the end of 10 months, you're going to be ecstatic. Okay, and I am too. So some of you are thinking that, I've been in this thing for 10 months already and I'm nowhere close to that. Well, you know what? If you aim for nothing, you'll always hit it. See, before you wasn't aiming for anything, or you had an unrealistic goal. I'm giving you all simple, realistic goals, and we are all aiming for this as a team. Okay, as a group. The scriptures say, write the vision and make it plain upon tablets. I'm making it plain for you all. Do not let the week close without having that 1 sale. Do not let it you be the breakdown. Okay, do not let the month close without having that 1 recruit. Do not be the breakdown. Okay, we're all going to lock arms. We're all going to run with this vision. Now, if you're a manager, of course, you're going to be required to do more than 1 policy a week. Okay, if you're serious about making fast money, like if you're in desperate needs, dire straits, and you need your car payment and your rent and your mortgage and all that stuff paid this week, Okay, well, you want to do more than one policy, right? But we're talking about the minimums. Do not be the breakdown. Let's start with you. One per week, one per month, and let you be the one to start it all. Okay, and we're going to have a phenomenal year. 2020 is going to be a phenomenal year for everyone if we can just catch this vision that I'm sharing with you. So first thing you got to do is catch the vision. So I've pretty much made it plain here today. Then you got to commit to it. It's got to start with you. So let's everybody commit to the vision. And then you simply got to go out there and share this vision. Okay, and we're going to all get filthy rich. Please send me a text message. Reach out to me and let me know that you watched the video, that you understand the vision, you understand the mission, and you're going to commit to getting your one sale in per week and bringing on one new agent per month. And let's rock this thing out. And like Tank Black always say, I'll see you at the top because it's plenty of room. It's not crowded at the top. Bye-bye for now.